Hey, hey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your partner. It's your partner, Frankie P. Frankie P. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. But want to welcome everybody who's looking at this on a replay. I want to welcome you if you're looking at this on a replay first and foremost. And you're here and you're listening to this. You're probably listening to this for one of a couple of reasons. One, you want to know how, really, if you're dealing with some issues over overcoming low motivation, you want to know how can I increase increase my activity, increase how can I get motivated. That's what you typically hear and you're going to listen to. So yeah, and you know Frankie P's background. Had low self-esteem when I first started. I had real low self-esteem, and now what I've discovered is through that low self-esteem, and I had a couple of little tricks that I'm going to share on how I became from that low self-esteem little boy to now having confidence to talk, and basically just talk directly to you and not feel any angst. So if you're want to go share it, if you see any value while we're talking, just go ahead and swipe up, swipe left, swipe right, whatever. Invite some people over here. If you do invite somebody, I'm gonna give you a shout out. You follow me at Expert Showcase. Go ahead and follow us at Expert Showcase. You can do that. But what I was going to cover is the three things that you're going to need to know in order for you to realize any type of success or any type of really long-term success in your life. And how do I know? Because let me share with you a real quick story. When I played basketball before, and we were playing in a tournament, and in that tournament we were, our team that we had, we were okay. We really wasn't that good at all, but we were okay, and we were playing the best team in the tournament. So what did we do? We went out, and I don't know if you remember last year when Miami, probably 2 years ago, when Miami was probably one of the best teams, and they were going for an undefeated record. That's how the team was. They were like top notch. So what do? We go out there as a team, and we blaze them, and we blaze a team. So that's number one. Number one is the belief level. What type of belief level? Because the question you have to ask yourself is, who are you? Whoever you say that you are, whoever you believe you are, you will always revert back to that eventually. So on a short-term level, yes, we beat that team. I mean, we shellacked them. We put a real good little beating on them. But later on in the tournament, like about 2 or 3 hours later, because you're playing a couple of games in one day, so we play a mediocre team, and like 4 or 5 minutes into the game, what do? We start complaining. We're not getting the calls. The refs not calling fouls. The refs for the other team. We revert back to who we believed that we were. We was just an average team. What happened in the end? We got shellacked by that team. That team put the beat down on us because we reverted back to who we believe we were. So that's number one. Number one is, who do you say you are? Whoever you say that you are, whatever you say that you are becoming. You do become. Now, in the short term, can you do actions that are not congruent with who you believe you are? Absolutely. You can, and that's what we did. We played above, and you hear that in sports. They're playing above their level. We played above our level for that one game, and that was it. But we reverted back. As soon as one small thing happened, we reverted back to who we really were. So now that's number one. You have to say who you are. Describe who you are. Are you a procrastinator? Who do you say you are? Do you say, I'm a procrastinator? I'm just that type of person. I'm not a salesperson. I never have any breaks go my way. Those things always happen in my life. Whoever you say you are, that will revert back into your life. So number one is to start having belief in who you really say you are. And if you're not speaking positive things into it. Start writing down some positive things that you believe that you are. The hardest thing is having the literal reality now dictate that that's what it's going to be like in the future. If that's not what you want, don't say it's so. Have what's happening now only is an action. It is happening. You can't change that. It is happening. It does happen, but it doesn't have to be what's happening in the future. So that's number two. It's the belief. That's number one. Is the belief. Number two, how do you change it? Just take an action. Just take an action. And once you take that action, you will say, you know what? Hey, that's not that bad. You know, that's not that bad. I went to work today, and I led whatever, the conference. Just do something out of the ordinary that you're not used to. And what'll happen? You'll see and you start believing that whoever you want to become, that's who you will start to become. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to happen gradually. Little by little by little, it will happen for you. It will happen for you. But you have to take those steps. First is the belief. Second is the action. You take an action toward what you believe you are. Who is the type of person that you are. Once you do that, you take those actions. And my wife, we were a little shaky there at one time. And what was happening? My actions were not congruent to who I wanted to be. So I said, what type of man, what type of husband are you? So I wrote down literally what type of husband I am going to be, what type of husband my wife needs, and that's who I started to become. And until my actions started to become who I believed that I was going to be, my marriage never changed. Then once I started taking those actions, everything changed in my marriage. My marriage started seeing, wife start being smiling when I'm coming home. I'm like, huh? Oh, is that my wife? is that my wife? So that's number two. It started to take actions. And the third thing is find skills to develop who you say that you want to be. So you have to have a belief, you have to take those actions, and you have to have skills. If you're in the business world, believe that you can be successful, take actions towards what you want to be successful at. And number three, get the skills that's going to help you develop the person that you want to be. And those three things. So I just wanted to jump on here real quick, share those 3 quick tips with you. Go ahead, follow Frankie P at Expert Showcase. You know, I'm still hitting here at the gym. We're working out. So if you need some energy and you want to see what Frankie P is taking, head on to FrankiePsample.com. Get you a couple of samples. I might even hook you up with a free sample if you want to get your energy level up too. But success is about you believing who you are. That's who you are. Believe it. Take actions towards who you say that you are, who you believe you are. And get the skills. Get the skills necessary. If you want a job, if you want a business, find the skills that's going to make you successful in that business. And those skills will show, it will be full circles. The belief and the action and the skills will concrete the belief, which make you take more actions, which gives you better skills, which is a full circle. So those 3 things, your belief, take action. The belief comes before the actions, because if you belief comes before the skills, because if you wait to get all the skills before you take an action, you'll never take action, and the belief level will go down. So this is your partner, Frankie P. And remember, you change your perspective, you change your life. When you change your perspective, you change your life. When you change your perspective, remember, you have to believe, take an action, learn those skills. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to change your life. I'll see you on the next scope. We're going to work out. The next scope we're going to be working out. So make sure you follow us so you can find out when that is. We're going to show you some exercises that'll help you. And we're going to feed your mind and motivate you. Workout and some motivation. Frankie P, I talk to you. Peace.